Hi there, and welcome to this week's Faces of the Jewellery Quarter. I'm pretty excited because I'm in a place that I've never been before, and it's been here for a long time. I'm here with Gemma, who's the manager of St Paul's Gallery.
Yeah.
How do you do?
Hi, thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting us in. So St Paul's Gallery, for those that don't know about it, what is it all about?
Okay, so we've been here for about 15 years. We've been trading for about 23. Started in high-end fine art, so your Picassos, Dalis, Warhols, Bridget Riley, but now we're known for our limited edition signed album cover collection.
Okay, and when you say known, I mean, how big is your collection? Is it kind of the biggest?
Well, if you come into the gallery, you will see, I suppose, the best of the best, but if you go online, there is a vast amount. I mean, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. There's a lot.
So it's sort of you're fairly well known in the country. I mean, how far do you sell? I mean, you sell online.
Yeah, we sell all over the world. I would say probably 50% UK and then 50% worldwide. Yeah.
So you started originally in the fine art, and now you've gone into sort of album covers.
Yeah.
So I've seen a Mondrian over there.
That's actually a fake Mondrian done by the forger John Myatt. We did his first solo exhibition quite a few years ago, and it was a sellout apart from those few pieces, but you can come in and see those on the wall.
So he's kind of a legit faker now.
Yeah. You've just got to say the word fake.
Yeah. So amazing piece of work, and obviously I'm a bit of a novice when I come to this, and you've got the album covers and you've got these prints. And you've got them signed.
Yeah.
And when you say in some of the items you've got like original prints, so to me, could you explain what an original print is against just a regular print?
In terms of original high-end prints?
That's right.
Okay, so the Picassos, for example, those are etchings, which is a process where you cut into metal and then you put paper on top and you effectively print with this metal with ink. Right. And then from that piece of metal you produce another 5 or 10. Right. And that's what a limited edition print is. So that's an original limited edition print. Right, okay. It doesn't come from an original piece of art.
Yes, yeah. And do they last longer than just, I mean, like some of the prints, they just do them off a digital printer or something like this, as against that one that's kind of manufactured in a certain way?
All processes are different. I think when you go back to, I suppose, the Picasso period, you've just got to be careful of how you frame that kind of print. So you certainly need like museum glass on top. Yeah. And it should be absolutely fine. But yes, unfortunately, over time, some of the old methods of printing did fade. But now, all of our stuff, in terms of the album covers, that's all colour fast print, and it's all great. Okay.
So if you can't afford an actual original Picasso because you can't, steal it from Louvre or something like that, then obviously the second best thing is obviously coming here and getting an original.
Yeah. Just don't steal it.
Yes. Not this one. So album covers, this is where your kind of sort of speciality lies.
Yeah, this is niche, unique.
And you've got some amazing pieces that most people should recognise if they know anything about music. Obviously AC/DC, David Bowie behind us. The latest you've got kind of Oasis is probably the newest.
Yes, most of our stuff is sort of 70s, a lot of Pink Floyd, Rolling Stones, Led Zepp. The Oasis is probably the newest product that we've got involved with. But when I say new, that is now 20 years old.
Yeah. No Blur?
No Blur.
Well, funny, that was a Blur boy. Okay, so, and we were just talking about this earlier about, I mean, you look around, they do look like real pieces of art, these album covers.
Yeah.
They're not quite the same today. And this isn't us just being ageist and looking back at, with tinted glasses. What would you think in terms of the albums in the sort of 70s compared to what they are today?
Now, I think you certainly need to appreciate the amount of work that went in to the album covers back then, done by clever collage, photography, fine art. This was not a 30-minute job on Photoshop. it took weeks. The artists had big budgets. They could go all over the world to various locations. The band members in some cases used to sort of fight for them to get them those rights to I suppose, show their creativity in the best light that they possibly could. I don't think that they have that budget anymore, because it is quite easy for someone to just say, there's a couple of £100, can you produce that for me, and it's done.
Yeah, and I suppose back in the day you actually had a tangible record or CD player or cassette or whatever, and you had sort of a fold out album cover, so people can actually feel it. So it was like a piece of art. They can actually hold it and keep it, and it'll be on their bookshelf or what have you.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stuff went on with those album covers as well, from stories that I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why some of them aren't in the best condition.
Right.
But yeah, no, they're very, very cool pieces of art. And actually now I think people have started framing them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And they have a lot of memories to it. I suppose people are purchasing these because they're big fans of the album as well as the actual cover itself. So that they, when they have them in their home, they bring back a lot of sort of memories.
Yeah,
it's
90% of the people that we sell to, certainly, actually probably more, they buy because they either like the artwork or it's brought back a memory for them, and they just love that time and they love looking at them. I mean, yes, they are investment pieces, but generally people don't buy for that purpose. They buy because they want this on their wall. Yeah,
as you say, it's a bit of an investment, so they can enjoy it having it on the wall, but at the same time, if they ever come unstuck and a bit skint, they can always sell it for a pretty penny at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so we thought we'd come over to have a look at a series of prints here for a particular reason. Could you explain what these prints, the series is called, and explain the sort of the background and what they're all about?
Sure. So this is an artist, Tim Wakefield, and he basically developed this charity concept, and basically they are a snippet of a song. This one here, for example, is Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi, and it's the sound wave that's being manipulated into various different colourways, and he's got the artist or musician to sign below. That was done for War Child charity. Again, limited edition, and we've got a huge collection. We've got Pink Floyd, we've got Paul McCartney, we've got Alice Cooper, we've got Joy Division, Coldplay, and lots more.
So this is what the actual songs visually look like?
Yes.
An artist's impression?
Yes, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But because it was for charity, he did manage to get them to hand sign.
You mentioned also something that adds value to the prints that you have. Not only are they signed by maybe an artist or whoever, maybe a member of the band, but you also have counter signatures. Can you just explain that?
Yeah, so where we can, if we can, we try and get either a musician or band member involved in the artwork. So for instance, on some of our Pink Floyd pieces, we've got Nick Mason, who's the drummer of Pink Floyd, who was signed for us. We've got Bowie here. We did actually do the deal with Bowie, but you know, he's signed as well.
So could you explain a bit more about the kind of the Bowie stuff, or is it Bowie or Bowie?
Well, we've always been told it's Bowie like Snowy, but actually, apparently he doesn't mind. Right,
fair dues. I don't have the pleasure of being able to tell him that, but yeah, could you just explain just about the work and the kind of range of stuff that you got for him?
So we contacted him in 2008, basically from a friend of a friend. We said, look, this is what we do, this is the way the art world's going in terms of album covers, this is what's already been published by Storm Thorgerson for Pink Floyd. Are you interested in producing some prints with us? We didn't expect to hear anything, and we didn't for 12 months. And then his right-hand man got in touch and said he loves the idea. So we first published Aladdin in 2008 with him, and then we went on to do Ziggy and Hunky, and then more recently The Archer, which is by a photographer called John Rowlands.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and everything, as I said before, everything is hand signed, very limited. So for Aladdin, I think it's 175 prints worldwide, and that is it. Again, as they become more limited, price goes up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But you also have kind of pieces of memorabilia. You've got a piano here, you've got a drum set here. The drum set's from T-Rex, is that right?
Bill Legend, last surviving member of T-Rex, that's his drum kit.
Wow, is that for sale or is it just for show?
No, it's not for sale.
Is it? Do you play the drums?
No.
No, I'm not going to try them up.
Do you?
No, I'll give it a go. And you got the piano as well, so that's not for sale either. It's for people to come in and...
Yeah, whenever we have been fortunate enough to have people come into the gallery. So we had Paul Weller come in, we've had Roy Wood, we've had Jodie Craddock, who was the captain of Wolverhampton Wanderers, but he just so happens to be a painter now, and he's painted pictures of Robert Plant. Some of them, again, are in the gallery, so come and see them if you're into football and art.
Well, you can. You can be interested in both.
Yeah, Toya, Carol Decker to Pow, China in Your Hands. Yeah,
not my bag, but
not 80s. No,
not so much. Probably when I had hair. So, and what's your favourite piece of art in this gallery?
My favourite is a piece which is All New Boots and Panties, and it's an album cover by Sir Peter Blake, one of the great British artists still doing things today. And I just like it because it's very colourful. Every time you look at it, you see something different. His son's in the image. You've got a reference to Woolworths.
So you've got lots going on.
Yeah.
See something different every time.
Yeah.
Very good. And you're on Northwood Street.
Yes.
And people can either have a look at the website, which is on screen now, or you're on social media as well, so people can check out social media on screen now. Northwood Street, which is in, you can come off Caroline Street.
Yeah.
But what's the street by Paso de Piazza?
James Street.
Street,
you can sort of go James Street, which is where the RBSA is on the corner.
RBSA, Lausanne, and you're round the corner, just here. I think you're open Monday to Saturday, apart from...
First Saturday of the month we're closed.
First Saturday of the month. And you can just walk in, have a look around, chat to yourselves.
In, come and say hello, say you've seen us on social media. And I'm sure if you're into music and art, you won't be disappointed.
I guarantee you'll be blown away by the pieces that these guys have here, and obviously that you've kind of collected over 15 years. And you've been part of the Jewellery Quarter for all that time, and this is why we came to you.
Thank you.
Out of all the galleries, to come to you guys first, and you haven't let us down. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
So I appreciate your time. Thank you very much, Gemma.
Great.
And I applaud everybody to come down and see the guys here at St Paul's Gallery, and we will see you next week. Thank you.